My name is Laura and I am from Ireland originally. I did mechanical engineering in University College Dublin and I came to Swansea to do an MSc in nanoscience and nanotechnology. When I finished mechanical engineering, I knew that I didn't want to go and do a career in that field. Originally I thought about going back and doing chemistry, but that would have required 4 more years of study. So I got a small research position in Dublin studying the uptake of nanoparticles by cells. And I realised that nanoscience was this interdisciplinary area that I could get into that took me where I wanted to go. Swansea offered a 1-year course in this, and for me the subjects that were offered here were perfect. It was a good mix of biology and material science, and so I originally planned to just come here for 1 year and that was it was also affordable as well, quite cheap cost of living, so put me here. My master's was split into 3 semesters. The first 2 semesters are taught subjects, so you've got 12 modules in total, 6 evenly split. You have exams for the first semester, they're in January, and for the second semester they are in May, June. And then your third semester is on a research project. And you have a little bit of flexibility in that you can talk to a lot of your lecturers whom you would have met in the first 2 semesters, find out what they're working on and try and link in with something there. You can propose your own one, but generally they try to keep you within what's going on, areas of research in the college anyway. My master's was a really interesting course. It was quite broad. It covered a lot of subjects. I'd say the best part of it for me was the third semester where we got to do our research project, because it helped develop a lot of skills that I need now. So you have to develop your own time management and work ethic, which is something that is absolutely necessary for the PhD. You get less freedom than you have in the PhD, but at the same time, you structure your own day. So I find that quite helpful. There's a lot of really good facilities in Swansea University. We've got a really good clean room on the Singleton campus. We have scanning electron microscopy, lithography, and other tools that are easy to get trained on. And eventually, once you do leave here, that's going to be excellent to have on your CV, to have training in those topics. Swansea is great because you get a cheap cost of living, and as well as that, you're close to the beach. You're close to a lot of really beautiful settings. We've got like really great beaches out in West Wales. As well as that, the city centre is really vibrant. There's loads of really cool bars. When I was doing the Masters, I was a student rep. So I got the opportunity to go to a lot of the learning and teacher committees. And one thing that I was really amazed by was that the lecturers and staff really cared about if something wasn't working for us. So if we had too many deadlines in like too short a space of time, they would listen to us if we had any complaints about that. If we felt that a subject wasn't covering the right topics, they would listen to us about that, or just any complaints from the students. So I would get a lot of feedback from my classmates and give it to the staff, and I couldn't believe that how they weren't dismissive about it. They did care and they took note of it. One of the things that I found quite cool about when I first arrived here was straight away I was put in contact with the International Student Society, and they organised trips out to the Gower. They organised trips to any kind of places of interest in Swansea, which was really, really handy for someone who didn't know where to go. And another thing was that we had a postgraduate dinner was organised for the MSc students, so it was a great way to meet the MSc students straight away. There was a wine and cheese night organised over in Singleton, which was really great. And in general, I found that there's 2 gyms on both campuses, and they're really well equipped. Research the subjects that they're teaching and see if it aligns with what you're interested in doing. Other than that, I would say that it's a really great experience. There's a lot of support in the university. So if your only fear is that you like will fall out of it or won't fit in, that's not a problem here.